Hey everybody, this is Alex Duchovny with IntroTim again. I would have normally done another installment of 5 ways to save on mobility, but I've gotten so many questions from you guys that asked, how do I know that my bill isn't correct or is out of whack, or do I have some opportunity for savings? Getting a lot of really good questions like, hey, shouldn't my wireless carrier be taking care of this? I have a really good relationship with my rep. We typically ask them a lot of things and we review bills every 3 to 6 months. Why do I even need to worry about these things? So I think these are really, really good questions. And what I wanted to share with you today is effectively indicators of what you can look at on your own bill in, I don't know, 3 minutes to see whether or not you really need to do a deep dive audit. So let me dive into this for you and you can learn what would be possible and go from there. So let's take a look. So the first thing we're going to look at is really just kind of the main indicator. This is a Verizon bill, but it's the same across every carrier. And what I'm basically looking at is where it says monthly charges, usage, and purchases. I want to see if any of these numbers are not zeros. And as you can see with this particular client, there are certainly a lot of different charges. What that means is that they went above, right? That there's overages effectively. So you have some voice overages, you have some messaging overages, data overages, roaming overages, and international overages. So for us, when we look at it, it's kind of like, maybe there is an opportunity for something else. So the next thing I'm going to look at is I'm going to look at, let's take a look here at pool data. And on pool data, this is really simple as well. If you scroll through your bill, another couple of pages down, you're going to have something that's going to say either pool data or shared usage, anything like that. And so what I'm looking at is I'm looking at two things. Number one is I'm looking at shared billable. So if there's anything that comes up here and has a cost to it, that means that there was an overage, that you paid for something that your plans were not properly aligned to your usage. So as you can see in this situation, that's $7,600 in overages. Now, number two, I'm looking at overbuying, right? So what am I looking at? I'm looking at shared allowance and shared usage. So the allowance for this data was about 4 terabytes, but they used 3 terabytes. That means that this company overbought a terabyte of data for that particular month. And just to kind of reiterate why this is important, what we do to combat this is that we look at usage throughout an existing billing cycle from day 1 to day 30, and we right size plans to match that usage before the bill generates. So in our model, if we were to see that there's a lot less usage within this month, we would have lowered the plan allowance to match that usage. That's why this is important. And so you can see that at any given month, if you're experiencing these type of two issues, you would have had an opportunity to save money. So the next part is actually my favorite. It's unlimited. A lot of people say, hey, I don't need to manage this. I have unlimited. Everything is unlimited. Why do I need to do this? And so let's look at unlimited. This is a person that has an unlimited line, and unlimited, which actually here is a really good price for them, about $45. You might be paying a little bit more than that. But with that being said, what we're looking at is when we look at this individual usage, we're looking at the gigabytes that they used. And so this person on an unlimited line used only 2 gigabytes. Now that is an expensive cost per 2 gigabytes, $45. Whereas we try to aim at somewhere between $3.50 to $4.50 per gig. That is a very big overpayment. And again, because of our way of optimizing plans, if we were to see that this person on unlimited had issues, right, or rather under usage with this particular line, we would have taken them out of unlimited and put them on a pooled plan where there would be a more cost-effective way to do things. And of course, the vice versa would be true. If someone in a pooled plan is using a lot of data, they can be taken from there and put on unlimited. So these are some things that are indicators that you can look at really quickly and figure out, hey, do I need a deep dive audit? Do I need to look at all these things? And how can this really help me out? Now, one more thing I want to share with you is the junk features and charges. This is kind of a bonus thing. But if you scroll down through your entire line of your users, you're going to see things like, I don't know, Verizon Navigator, or some kind of a visual voicemail charges, or anything like that. Same thing with AT&T. You're going to have those kind of issues too. Now, those are what we call junk features and charges. This is why you need to audit every single month. Carriers have a tendency to send text messages to end users and say, hey, sign up for 30-day free for whatever feature, and they'll sign up. but they won't tell you that they signed up. And so they'll continue to pay for it because the 30 free days will expire and you're stuck with the bill. So if you check this every single month, you're going to be able to prevent this type of features and issues. I hope this is helpful. Take a look at your own bills, do a little bit of review, look at the unlimited, look at all the shared data, look at the just basic first page, if nothing else. And if I can help with anything, please get in touch with me. I hope you found this useful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.